this video, we're looking at adding icons and also aligning objects. Last time we looked at the colors, the contrast colors, picking colors, and the video before that we looked at slide sizes. So I just want to show you what we got up to last time. It was roughly around this stage in making an infographic. I've just added some shapes in as well, and also a title. The title, you can see I've also added some contrast with the words as well. I've used the salmon color we chose for the main title, put that in bold. It's in Lato font as well. It's quite reflective of the topic. It's quite nice and neat. But also 3D shapes I've put in a light Lato font. So I often have that contrast too with font choices. And because it's about 3D shapes, I've also put the lettering for the title in a drop shadow of blur 5, offset 2, and the opacity of 50. So it just pops a little bit. So you can also see I've added some objects for the actual 3D shapes. So I'm going to show you how to do that. You simply just go to shapes, get the object. You can see it's in blue at the minute. Try to line it up using the guidelines. And these particular colors, you'll notice are quite offset with the gray. I've put a gradient fill on them, so it's white and gray. So I'm going to do the same here, add a gradient fill, and also add that same level of shadow on all the shapes, and that is the blur of 16, offset 2, and then the opacity 50. So it pops a little bit because obviously the topic is 3D shapes. We want to match that idea throughout the whole design. So I'm just going to pop that in, and that's how you insert a shape and add the color and also the contrast there between them and the gradient fill. So eventually it looks a bit like this. This is my third pre-made example, Blue Peter style. And I've not got the right numbers here. I know I haven't. I've not managed to research it yet. But you can see how I've aligned everything. The way I do that is by selecting all the innards or the inner objects. So not the border and not the top banner, not the title and not the bottom banner, but everything in the middle to make it central. I generally select them all and move them so then they are aligned. So you can see the little gaps here and here have to be the same in order to be central. You can see that is at the minute. It's nice and aligned because the guidelines are telling me so. So that is how I add the icons and align objects. And you'll notice that the titles for the shapes are in bold, which reflect the title. Again, it's all about relationships. It's all about contrast. So how the titles reflect the main title in terms of their boldness. And also the smaller bits of information in the panels, you'll notice if I zoom in, are in bold as well. Obviously a smaller font, but the words here, the main words are in bold, faces, edges, and vertices, but the actual numbers are in the light font, which reflects the bold and the light of the title. So it's all about relationships in terms of design and also alignment. And in this case, the icons have contrast and a drop shadow. So I hope that's been worth a watch for you. And next time we'll look at exporting high quality images for your infographics. So stay with me.